Hi guys, Stay-Patient here. Let me just apologise for my voice, I've got a cold at the moment. But I wanted to bring you a video outlining a glitch I found that that helps a lot with the 2020 trophy and the Survivor trophy. Now of course the 2020 trophy is for upgrading 2 weapons to level 20, and the Survivor trophy is for reaching level wave 25 I should say. Now the great thing about this glitch is that it's still active on the PS4, whereas most of the other glitches have been patched out because of course Activision released the DLC 1 month early on the Xbox, so they had plenty of time to find all these glitches and patch them out. But this one still works and it's very useful and makes these trophies so much easier. Now I'm doing it from the beginning just in the interest of helping anyone who's not familiar with the game mode, just so they can see where you need to go from the start. But I will put a link in the description linking to the time when the actual glitch itself is displayed, so if you're fully aware of what you need to do, you know, being able to get the Exo Suit and get the sort of health upgrade and get 2 weapons and all that kind of stuff, then feel free to jump straight to the actual glitch itself. But like I say, I'm going to do it from the beginning just for anyone who's quite new to the game mode. So we're going to start off. Now the easiest way, as you can see, the easiest way of building up money is by shooting the zombies a few times and then melee killing them. Now melee is the most profitable way of killing. It gets you the most amount of credits or points, but you still get the same amount of points if you've already shot them a few times, and you get points for every bullet that hits them, so you might as well shoot them a few times, get some points that way, and then melee them. So that's what I'm doing for most of this. Obviously don't risk your life trying to melee kill if you can't or whatever, but what we're going to do is, I'm staying in the first place here, you don't need to necessarily, but just in the interest of making this video sort of not too long, I'm building up my money at the start here. Now as you can see, as the waves go on, they take more hits before they can be melee killed. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go in this door to the left. As you can see, there's only 2 doors you can go through. This is the one on the left. From here, I'm going to go through the one that's straight over and slightly to the left, and I'm going to turn right into this room and turn the generator on. Now once I've done that, I'm going to run to the other end of the corridor, and I'm going to go through the door on the right through this little sort of yellow passageway or yellow kind of tube. Now from here we can get our Exo Suit, which is going to make getting these kills a lot easier. So we're going to run upstairs, going to drop down and go to the opposite side of the room. Now we need to turn this generator on, and that will activate the Exo Suit, which we can grab. Now because the points can be quite tight, there is an upgrade we're going to buy, but you can, if you don't sort of do this trick where you shoot a few times and then melee them, then you don't get enough points. I mean, you'll get enough points obviously, you just have to do an extra round, which is just a bit annoying. So I'm going to do this whole shooting thing, but I've actually got a double points multiplier anyway, so that's going to benefit me and get me a nice lot of points by the end of this round. So obviously, as you can see, you do a lot more damage with the melee once you've got the Exo Suit, and it also allows you to do double jump, which we're going to need for the glitch itself. Now what we're going to do is, once we've got 2,500, we're going to run back down, back to this corridor. Now the generator we did down the other end, as you can see the wire comes along the floor and it goes into this room, and this is the upgrade that we're going to buy, 2,500, and that's the Exo health upgrade. Now once we've done that, we're going to go back into the Exo room, and we're going to buy this gun here, the ARX-160. Now you may not have enough money for it at this point, you may need to do another round. That would be because obviously I had a ×2 multiplier, so I got more points during that last round, which is good because it just means I can get through the video a bit quicker. You only get 15 minutes of video time on the PS4 when you're sharing. So that's good, it kind of speeds things up. But what we're going to do, I've got this ARX. Now the reason I'm taking this ARX is because, getting a bit cornered, because it gets a nice lot of points because it's rapid fire, and it's a nice powerful weapon as well. Now you can do this with any weapon, but I would say it's much better doing it with rapid fire ones, simply because you get 10 points for every kill. sorry, with 10 points for every bullet that hits, and because we're going for the 2020 trophy, you need 100,000 credits to be able to upgrade both guns fully. So what we're going to do is we're going to come across the opposite side of the room, staying upstairs, and we're going to go through this door here. We're going to end up in this area, and we're going to run right the way through. Now we've got a dog round. Now usually I would be further back, I wouldn't be this far at this point when the dogs start coming because of, you know, money. But like I say, I had the ×2 multiplier, was very helpful here. And we're going to take out these dogs, and we're going to build up enough money to go through this door at the far left end of this corridor. We came in through that door on the right, so we turn left, come down here. I think is that credits on the wall? Yes, that's going to be helpful as well. So we're going to go through this door, and that's going to lead us to the area with the decontamination sort of pad or zone, whatever you call it. Now I'm going to do one more wave and then show you the glitch, because I need to buy this weapon here. Now you need 1,000 for that. That's the MP11, and the beauty of the MP11 is exactly the same as with the ARX. It just gets you tons of points, which helps towards getting the 100,000 credits you need. You need 100,000 total. Obviously you don't need to have them all at the same time. You can spend them as you earn them, but I am in fact going to open this door just to give me a bit of leeway, because these enemies, I don't want them crowding me and sort of getting on top of me and trapping me in the corner. But I should have enough for the weapon that I need at the end of this round. Now I could actually be using the glitch now, but I'll wait until we've got one enemy left, and that's a good tip when you're doing a round. If you need a bit of time to be able to buy stuff, you can kind of leave an enemy alive, especially at these lower rounds when they're nice and slow. And there's quite a few of them. So I'm just going to make sure I leave one of these standing. Got anyone behind me? No. Okay, I'm going to go and buy this gun. So now we've got the MP11. Now as you can see, it's rapid fire. You get 10 points for every shot. And that's very useful for when we get into the glitch area. Now there's one guy left. So what I'm going to show you here is the glitch is basically you're going to stand on top of that TV screen. So what you want to do is crouch jump, which involves double jump and then pressing circle, or B, which is the crouch button. So what you want to do is run onto this pad, keep running, and double tap X or A, whichever console you're on, double tap it, and then immediately press the crouch button, and you'll end up on here. It might take a few goes to get practiced on it, but once you realise how it's done and you've had a few practice runs, it's very, very easy. Now what you can do is all the zombies crowd up below you. I'll show you on the next wave actually, but they all crowd up, they can't damage you, and you can just shoot away, get tons and tons of points because you can just hit with every single bullet, and obviously you're using these rapid fire weapons. And then between each round, what you want to do is leave one alive, a bit like I have here. The best thing to do is use either a grenade or shoot the green guys that kind of glow and they blow up when you shoot them. So if you explode them, they take out some of the other enemies and they leave them crawling. So if you've got one or two crawling enemies, that's ideal, because these guys that are stood up will run at you, especially at the later waves. So you want to, use a grenade or something to explode the enemies, leave them crawling, and then once you've got like one or two crawling enemies left, you can jump down. Now the great thing about this glitch is that the upgrade station is right here on the left. So when you're trying to I'm stuck on something, when you're trying to upgrade your weapon to level 20, all you need to do is leave one enemy alive, come around here, buy the upgrade, and then run back. Now when you buy the upgrade, it fills up your ammo. So what you want to do is what I did at least, was use the MP11 for the round. I'm just going to go into the next round just so you can see how I did it. I use the MP11. Whenever a green enemy comes, I shoot him just to blow up some enemies and leave them crawling, and also do a bit of damage, get me some points and whatnot. But if you use the MP11 until you've run out of ammo, then swap to the ARX, then most rounds you'll have enough to fully upgrade or you have enough, sorry, to buy an upgrade for each of your weapons. You'll have like 5,000 or more, so you'll be able to buy an upgrade for each, and that will fully fill up your ammo on both weapons. And of course, the idea of leaving a crawling enemy doesn't only make it easier to buy your upgrades, but it also makes it easier to make sure you can get back and get up onto this TV screen into this glitch spot without any trouble. Because obviously if you end the round and you drop down and go and get your upgrades, by the time you get back you've got enemies coming after you straight away, and it's going to make it very difficult. You're going to be panicking, and it's going to make it difficult to actually get up onto this glitch spot. What you can do is kind of use your grenades. You get a grenade you get like a new grenade each round. Now I think because these enemies are very weak, it hasn't actually left a crawling one apart from him. But on the later rounds, obviously the enemies are much stronger, and it will leave several crawling enemies. Now this gun, as you can see, I'm just shooting, getting tons and tons of points, because each bullet does, gives you 10 credits, and it's very rapid fire. So as you can see, this is a very early round, and I'm already up, sort of getting towards the 5,000 mark to be able to buy an upgrade for each weapon. Obviously the more enemies there are, the more ammo you use, but also the more points you get, which means you're more likely to be able to buy ammo for both guns. Don't be tempted to drop down and grab ammo, because you won't need it. I didn't grab any at all. All I did was come around and buy the upgrades. Make sure if you're only buying one upgrade, buy it for the gun that you've used most, because obviously that's the one you're going to be short on ammo, and just come back and jump back up. Very, very simple, guys. Just play around with it a bit and you'll get used to it. I found that I got the 2020 trophy by wave 26. So you don't have to play it all that much. I did it in less than an hour. So there you have it. Very simple. Hope it's been helpful for you guys. Don't forget to drop a like and subscribe. And in the meantime, enjoy the game and good luck. I'll catch you all soon. Bye.